Hey guys, welcome back to Tracy's Local Learning. So hopefully I put out my pruning my blackberries videos by now, and now I'm going to put out the harvesting. So when I did the pruning, I cut back anything that was in the way. Obviously it's growing like crazy already, but I got rid of all the branches that weren't producing fruit so that they weren't in my way to harvest, and now I'm going to try to fill my basket. So I'm going to start back here just because I have a lot. Oops. Ouch. It got me anyway. So let me know down in the comments section if any of you grow blackberries. I did grow raspberries, but this year I ripped them out of my garden because my family doesn't really like raspberries. And my son is allergic to raspberries, so there was really no point in me growing them, so I ripped them out. Now I know they're going to show up somewhere on the property again because it's another one of these fruits that just keeps going. Yeah. Now, I don't want to lose these. They're nice and big and plump and juicy. We really haven't gotten much sunshine in the last little while, and normally they would be a lot bigger than that, but still they're going to be delicious, right? So let me get over here and harvest these. And also let me know in the comment section how you like to use your blackberries. Do you make jams or preserves? Do you can them? Do you freeze them? Do you, I don't know, what do you do with them? I do a little bit of everything. I like to make syrup because I can mix whatever fruits I have. So I have blueberry, blackberry. I can mix that up and make a nice pancake syrup. I could do blackberry on its own, but it is kind of a strong flavor. So I like to mix it. In the past, I have done blackberry, blueberry, strawberry syrup, which I love. And this year, I think I'm just going to go with the blackberry and the strawberries together because they both have such a unique, pardon me, wonderful flavor that mixing them together is just like a bonus. So there's some up high that I can't get to. And then there's some more. Uh-oh. Houston. Well, you're just going to have to take my word for it. There's more over here. I don't want to knock my phone down. I'm still getting to know this new phone. And I was doing a video. What was I doing? Oh, I was harvesting the garden. And I had knocked down the phone, like just bumped it over. But when I picked it up, I actually turned off the recording. Again, because I don't know where the buttons are and stuff, right? So it's a learning curve. There's a lot more, hang on here, up high. Does that go high enough? Let me see. Up here, up there. No, it doesn't. Let me take you off of here. Ugh. So there's a lot more coming that I'll need to get a ladder to finish harvesting. And there's still a lot more coming here and there. And even over here, there's a few more I can take off of this. But overall, I mean, that's not a lot in my basket, but it's enough to make up a nice batch, like I said, of syrup. Or maybe I'll get some nice vanilla ice cream and make a nice, I'll just cook down the blackberries with a little bit of sugar and put that over top of ice cream. I think it'll be delicious. So that's it. Let's go check the other side though. So I have more coming here, but no fruit to pick. Oh, actually, let's go the other way. Over by the greenhouse, because I usually get more up there. Now I didn't harvest, or I didn't prune these ones over here. They're just wild. I did clean up one of my flower beds because all the stuff was coming so far out that I was actually tripping on it, like the blackberry stalks. So nothing to harvest, but do you guys see? Hang on here. Can I zoom? No, I can't zoom. I can't zoom in this mode. Okay. Well, I'll try to get a little closer. So those are all wonderful, wonderful, wonderful blackberries that are coming. And I'll be harvesting in the next few days as they all start popping. This is my goji berry fruit. That's what it looks like. So I am getting some fruit. Not a lot. Again, I think it's really confused. But there is some fruit right there. Not sure what happened to it. Very interesting. Oh, that's a weed. Very, very interesting. Maybe it's because of this ivy growing in here. Maybe it doesn't like it. Because I normally get so many goji berries. And it looks like this year I might be lucky if I eat a couple off the branch. So that's kind of a bummer. But every year is different, right? I have abundance in many other places on my garden, so I'm totally okay with that. Yeah. And I finished cutting the grass over here. Again, I just got more and more, cobweb, more and more fleabane popping up everywhere, and evening primrose, and still yarrow showing its beautiful white flower. I never did harvest any of this. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I let a friend of mine harvest the rest of the fleabane, but the pearly everlasting, I'm not sure if I'm just going to let it go to seed and drop where it is, whether I'm going to collect seeds or what. I just don't know. And talking about collecting seeds, so here in my greenhouse, look at all this is all lamb's quarter seeds. Can you guys see how big that is? But look at all the bugs on it. See, this is why I let it grow in my garden, because the bugs like to be on the stalk of it, right? Not so much in amongst the seeds. So later on today, I'm going to come out. I'm going to strip all those seeds off, so I have them to share, because if you haven't seen the video on lamb's quarter, it's a very, very beneficial plant to know and to grow. It's an edible plant. It's got medicinal benefits. Excuse me. And it's just awesome. And I still have more of the lamb's quarters everywhere to harvest the seeds from, so I'll get a good amount of that. And that's it for now. So a couple more days, I will finish up the blackberries. I don't know, maybe a week, because there is a lot that haven't even come to color yet. So you know, I'll get some. These ones are still trying to flower, so I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, and there's 2 different types of birds that are building nests in this tree this year, and one of them is a sparrow. I think there's sparrows building nests in there. Now, I don't remember what birds stay during the winter. Never really paid attention to it, but I was always told that hummingbirds leave or go to warmer climates for the winter, which turned out not to be true. And my hummingbirds, or at least some hummingbirds, stay here all year round, which is a super treat. Yeah, and that's it. Ouch. Oh, I have a thorn in my finger. Huh, that hurt. Anyways, okay, so I harvested the blackberries. Hopefully you've seen my pruning the blackberries videos. You know, you can prune really, really hard with blackberries. Every year I'll take them right back to the ground, and this is what they do. They just become abundant. So enjoy your harvest. And if you watched the video this far, give me a thumbs up emoji down in the comment section. It would warm my heart. Have a good day. Bye-bye.